back. LEGO Fortnite just dropped a secret update, and today we're going to be taking you through everything you need to know about this update because in my opinion, it's one of the best updates we've had in a long time. I can't say it's the best update because, I mean, look around. We just got the Star Wars update, so obviously it's nothing close to that, and honestly, there's probably a lot of you guys that might not even know what happened yet. So today, I'm here to tell you absolutely everything about it. There's just a lot of tweaks and changes they made on the back end. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Look at him. He's throwing a coin into the well. That's also not part of the update, but I just love that. Okay, anyway, and if you're wondering where I'm getting this information, it's straight from Reddit. LEGO Fortnite dropped all of the details here, but starting at the top, they say, hey everyone, with today's hotfix, we made several tweaks to the starting world experience and the durability of a number of items based off your feedback. Hop into your world, check them out, and let us know what you think. Exciting news off the bat. We haven't gotten durability changes in a long time, but these are definitely good, as you will see in a second here when I get into even greater detail. But looking through, the first note is one of the biggest ones in my opinion. They said we've slowed down the overall rate hunger depletes, less berry munching. By now, anybody who's done a build project in this game or has gone out exploring has realized you lose your hunger super quickly, and hopefully this one is noticeable. They didn't give us any more details, so it'll just take some time to really feel if it actually changed anything, but good first change. Anyway, starting world changes. When you create a new world, you will now start with 3 hearts of health instead of 1. I mean, I've been on this same world since I started, so that wouldn't really affect me, but if you're starting a new world, that's one change. And the only other change in this section is that you'll also start with a full hunger meter when creating a new world. Not much to comment on there. I guess those are good changes, but going on to durability adjustments. Taking it off from the top, axe tool durability has greatly increased for common, uncommon, and rare quantities. Pickaxe tool durability has increased for common, uncommon, and rare qualities. Many guided building parts have been made more durable, reducing the damage they take when bumping or ramming into things, such as when zooming around on a vehicle. We've also made wheels much more durable, increasing the resilience when you're driving around. And lastly, in this section, power cells are now consumed at a much slower rate. All of this we'll get into a little bit later because I have very fine details courtesy of one of my mods on Discord. But we have 2 more notes to get to, which are arguably even more important. So gathering. You will now harvest more wood and granite with each tool swing, and the stack size of wood and granite has been increased from 50 to 80. They end the patch notes by saying these improvements are now live in everyone's worlds. Those currently playing may need to leave their world. I mean, this update came out yesterday, so if you load into your world today, you should be good. But let's not glance over that last point. 50 to 80 is a huge change for any build projects, and you guys know I build villages all the time. So checking out my chest of wood, as you can see, you know, the storage is decent, but at the same time, stacks of 50 are just all right. I mean, they could be better, but now when you go ahead and stack stuff, as you can see, we're going to save ourselves not only a ton of room in our chests, but also in our inventory. I mean, I can literally click merge now, and as you can see, the stacks of 80 granite have already saved me a few more slots. The confusing thing is I'm testing this out with frost pine right now, and you still can't stack that in stacks of 80, which is weird. I mean, it's only granite and wood, like they said. It is kind of odd that they didn't do any of the other essential resources. I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe they will eventually, or maybe not. Maybe they have other plans for those items, but yeah, this is going to save us a ton of room. I'm very happy with that change. But like the title suggests, there is even more about this update that I can't leave you guys without knowing because it's insane, and it's probably the best part of this update if I'm being honest. And what I'm talking about is now all farmable stone and wood structures will give you more every time you break one of them. So for instance, if I break this, I'm going to yield more wood on every single hit. So as you can see on that first hit, I got 6 wood. Normally that would have given me 5. If I break this, I believe it'll give me, let's see, it'll give me 6 when normally would have given me 5 as well. And if I come over here to break a bigger tree, I believe these used to give you 7 wood, and I think it should give me 9. Let's see. It gave me 9 wood. Yep. Okay, it broke without me breaking it, but let's see if we get 9, and we do. So yes, it's going to be so much easier to get wood, and the same thing applies for granite. On screen right now are the entire patch notes. Pause, screenshot if you need to, but as you can see here, going through the list, you can see that everything grants you just a little bit more. Small, medium, large, and very large stone structures will give you more, and then even plants will give you a little bit more wood, which is kind of funny. Like I said, pauses if you want to read more, since I'm just glancing over it really quickly, but the last thing we need to know is that large wheels actually use so much less power now, so that's nice. Moving on this list as well, you can see the durability changes. So these are drastic increases to all durability of all items. If I'm giving my honest opinion for a second here, I already thought that the pickaxes were good enough as they were. So much so that I don't even put durability on my enchantments anymore. I only put damage, but they're going to be even more durable. So yeah, they've really improved the yielding and just the overall farming aspect of this game, which will lead to a lot more creativity, a lot bigger build projects, projects besides the high complexity warning. And overall, just a ginormous W of an update. I know, like I said, no content, so it's not the best update they've ever done, but in my opinion, they just keep getting better and better. And I think the fine folks over at LEGO Fortnite are really starting to listen to us, so it's all good stuff. But that's enough for the update. I haven't uploaded in like 3 days, which I'm very sorry about. But I have been recording, and I haven't finished my build project, but I started working on a very cool project in the cave. You just saw me build out some stuff in my village over here, so this area looks a lot cooler. There's not much of a tour to give you guys since, I mean, it's just this like recreational stuff, and also a nice little 360 fireplace for the natural fireplace spawn here. But beyond that, yeah, I just added some lights, and then up top, I also added a very cool patio balcony section. But yeah, like I said, I've been doing some building off camera, which I'm going to show you guys because I basically had a video sitting in my storage anyway. So I'm going to leave you guys with this one. It's a cave build, and it's not finished yet, but I'm going to go ahead and continue up on that in my next upload. Subscribe if you're new, since I didn't say that at the beginning. Code Kaz in the item shop, and I will catch y'all in the next one. In this chest is a bunch of my lightsabers. And today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be building a secret underground base for all of my lightsabers. So they're not out here in the open. This is a completely solo world, but hypothetically, if somebody were to join, it's not hard for them to run up here and steal every single one of them. And that ain't gonna cut it. We gotta protect our valuables. So we have a lot of work to do in today's video. But before we do that, I have to show you guys some updates to this village. If you guys didn't know, my storage room here in front of us is completely custom built, but before this episode, the staircases just kind of ended on either side, but now we expanded it. So on both sides, if you walk through it, you can see that we expanded it with this back alleyway type of vibe. I love this, but it's empty, and we have some housekeeping items to do. But before we do that, we're gonna take you guys up, and you guys are gonna see the top as well. Simple little change, but I added another set of ridges on the outside, and stepping away from it and looking at it, it honestly looks much better. Anyway, I have 4 red lightsabers in my inventory. Since red is the color I have the most of, I decided that I'm going to drop a few in the storage room in this back section. And we're not just going to put them in these chests because that's boring. We're going to come over here and use one of the new items that they added in this update called the wall mount. And if you don't know, you just go to furniture, displays, and you can click on the wall mount here. We'll drop a few of these and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so they're all spaced out. Now we're just gonna simply drop a lightsaber in every single one. I do like some wall mounts for these lightsabers, since obviously this is our Star Wars village, the only Star Wars village that I think we'll ever have in this game. So I feel like it's only right to have some lightsabers stashed away in the back, a little hidden, but again, you know, easy access. So if I ever need one, I can come over here and pull it out. Of course, like I said, we're going down into the cave very soon, and we're gonna do a whole lot more, but I'm sure there will definitely be some times where I'm not gonna want to go all the way down to the cave, and this will do. Just a little bit of decoration to the back part. But that's about it from our storage room. We've seen enough here. It's time to say farewell to all of our villager friends. I mean, I really haven't left this village since the update, but today's the day, like I said. Last thing we're doing is collecting all of our sandstone. Oh yeah, and I've been complaining a lot that sandstone has been super expensive. For those of you who have already started making sandstone in your world, you guys will understand exactly why. Sandstone is an absolute pain to make in these stone breakers. First off, it takes a long time, and second off, it requires 2 sand for 1 piece. I think that LEGO Fortnite was sick of me crying, because if we go over to the recipe, they fixed it. It's 1 granite and 1 sand. Guys, can we get a round of applause? I mean, that was insane that it cost 2 sand to make 1 piece. So I'm happy they made that stealth patch. They did it a few days ago. Some of you guys in the comments have been letting me know, and it is definitely nice, and it's way easier to make sandstone now. Anyway, straight ahead is our cave, and it's, oh my goodness, there's a bear spawn right there. But yeah, what I was saying, straight ahead is the cave where we're gonna go ahead and build our lightsaber storage room along with some other stuff. Let's go ahead and hop in. I will see you guys down there. And off camera, I definitely got a little bit more in my inventory, and this is what we're looking at. We're all good to go here. As we come through this cave, you guys should already know this if you played the update. It's just gorgeous. I mean, there's so many nice spots. I could build something right here, which I think I'm going to. I already have an idea for what I'm going to build here, but if I continue upwards, even closer to my actual island, I have this section here, which again, I could definitely build something pretty cool here. On the other side, we have this section. I mean, there's just so much. You guys get the point. If I grapple up here, there's even more. And yeah, I don't think this is all going to get done in one video, but there's so much room to build so many cool things. And you better believe that that's exactly what we're going to do. So now that I've given you a tour and we've basically built up to this point, it's time to actually build. Let's get started on that. I'm going to do a quick time lapse and I'll catch up with you guys when we have some stuff down. I'm thinking the first thing I'm going to do is start here and build some sort of patio walkway. I have absolutely no blueprints though, so let's just put some stuff down and see where we get. And here we are. So as you can see behind us here, we laid out some framework, and I know it's not much, but let's take you on a quick tour. First off, we got the spiral staircase. We have a few of them, as you can see, one there, two here, and then we have one that leads down this way as well. Along with that, that's not the only way up onto the first patio section. You can also run up, this side. I love this natural little ramp, and I figured it would be a perfect way to climb up this thing. So yeah, we have this going on, and then if you come more up this side, we've got a bunch of our rebel outpost cave friends. I'm not sure what to call these guys, but they kind of just hang out around here. And speaking of which, I was waiting until the video to test this, but I'm gonna put a bench down and I want to see if they'll actually interact with it, because then I can put more props up here. But the bench is down. Let's see if any of them will actually sit with me. Okay, they're kind of looking around, but it doesn't seem like they really want to actually sit. Yeah, no, oh, yeah, no, this ain't happening. I don't know what these NPCs do, but they definitely don't sit down, I'll tell you that. Okay, I'm in the middle of designing, and this guy is literally walking in water. What is going on? I don't know if you saw that very well, but look at this. He's sprinting through the water. He's not swimming, he's running. So we just finished adding lights to the ramp side as well, but there's quite a bit of design that I added. First off, coming up this way, we got this nice deck area with some storage. You can clean yourself as well. You can wash your hands and take an oil bath. That way you can completely decontaminate yourself before you walk up the staircase. Up here, we have a lot of different seating arrangements. Even this is a seating arrangement, which I found very interesting. Anyway, this is just more of a hangout spot. We got some control panels here, and other than that, we can make our way up to the top where eventually we will have a building standing here. I'll probably come back to that next episode, but there's one more thing I want to show you that I actually haven't even showed you yet, and that's just going to be right across the way. So that's where I just was, and this is our deck pool section. So if I follow this bridge, we're just getting started on this, and I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the highlights so far, since there was no time lapse of this in the video. But we got this nice shallow looking pool, and I want to give a big shout out to the Modernist. He made a video kind of showing this exact same pool. It's where I took inspiration for the circle section of the pool, so I'll definitely leave his link in the description. But other than that, as we walk around here, you'll see just a bunch of props, and like I said, it's unfinished. This side isn't finished. And then over here, I was planning on adding kind of like a diving board slash like higher area, so this will look really nice when it's done. But like I said, for now, this cave is getting a little bit more filled out, and I mean, we have so much more to do. This is literally only episode 1 of doing this. I have some great ideas for how we can make this really feel like an underground base rather than a bunch of stuff scattered around. Oh yeah, also, these are supposed to be jacuzzis. Just thought I'd mention that. But anyway, not much to see here. Like I said, there's still a lot of work to do, but I think this is a great start. It looks a lot better in this section at least, and there's honestly just a whole lot more that we can do with this area. So looking forward to what we're gonna do in the future, but there's an update coming out, so I'm gonna end this section of the video here. You might have already seen that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless. Subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'll be back on track. I'm sorry for missing, like, I think at this point it's like 4 or 5 days, so I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna be more consistent because we've got so much to do here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, it's been your boy Cass. Thanks so much for watching all the way until the end of this one. I will catch y'all later. Peace.